Gee, I sure love the feeling of being exhausted after a long day's work, trying to go to bed, but not able to go to sleep for some reason, and then going back to going to work, and then Nettie's posting freaking Matador skills at 1 in the morning. It's fine. We're gonna take a look at Matador's skills today, but not only that, we're gonna take a look at his lore, because I was gonna do the lore in its own video tomorrow after I slept, but I guess we're just gonna do it all in one video. So I assume most people are here for the gameplay and not the lore, so we're gonna do the lore first. You can skip, time skip the description, you know how it goes, and then we'll take a look at the skills. Let's see what Hernando has for us here.
Muleta drops to the sand, red and heavier than the sunset.
Okay, I guess this is him.
So, heroes do bleed.
Oh wait, did somebody die to the bull? Oh no.
There is no room for cowards in a Matador's blood.
There's the bull.
Howls, laments.
Bro, if he can't bait the hunter toward the red, then what's the point?
In the end,
Aww.
it
Wait,
all
that's cute.
ends in my hands.
What the?
The first time I killed on foot,
The roar of the crowd burned so hot I trembled.
the flowers fade, applause dies. A hero in the sun is only a spectacle.
Uh-oh.
The fifth here,
Punchy punch? What the heck? He's a
any
boxer?
plaza de toros. The deadlier the booze, the deeper the thirst. That
Oh,
boy,
interesting.
I buried him in the sand long ago.
Okay, so I guess he's real famous then, huh?
Holetes. Just another bull ring.
Wow, he really thinks it's nothing to him, huh?
I wager my life, so my heart can beat a little hotter.
I'm sorry, have you not wagered your life before against the bulls? Am I missing something here? Maybe I am, huh? Well, that was interesting. All right, now here's the big one. Here we go. Matador Hernando Romero. Resolute in leaving his timid past behind, Hernando Romero pushes ever... Okay, we're never gonna finish. We're never gonna read that, I guess. All right, here he is. Looking pretty clean. I like the little rose that he's got there. Okay, whoa, fast. Muleta what the? Huh? Wait. Huh? Oh, he's like immune to control effects for temporarily? What the? Bro, he's so fast. What the? Look at him zoom around. What the heck? Huh? Oh, the fast fault? Hold on. Okay. He looks kind of goofy, I can't lie. What? Immunity? Okay, hold on, wait. He seems good. Immunity control effects. What the? Oh no, that's cool, actually. Wait a minute, that's cool. Galnera pass. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna have to actually read what this does. It slows down, I'm assuming it slows down the hunter's interactions? Wait, it forces them! It forces them to break pallets and windows? No way. Wait, that actually seems really, 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 really strong. That seems really strong. Okay, I mean, we're gonna have to see cooldowns, item usages, but right now he looks really, really, really strong. I can't lie. Because he's kite support. Yeah, if you step in the range, you're forced to vault. Nah. Nah, his support capabilities and kiting? Like, he doesn't have to do with mind games. He doesn't. And that's just on top of, like, everything else that he has. Nah, bro. Nah, wait, he seems good. He actually seems, like, pretty good. Look at how fast that is. He's like, he just, like, basically grabs you and then merc pads out of there. What the heck? Okay, we need to see, like, the details of this kit, because this seems kind of cracked. Yeah, I was tired at first, but now that I'm seeing these skills, whoo boy. All right, first things first. External trait, Muleta Mastery. Matador swings his Muleta, instantly dashing to a targeted location within 6 meters. Upon arrival, he cleaves in a circular area with a radius of 2.5 meters, for 0.6 seconds. Okay. Okay, so going forward 6 meters, that's like almost double a flywheel. I'm pretty sure flywheel is 3.5 meters. So basically just one of these is like almost double a flywheel. And then he cleaves in a circular radius of 2.5 meters for 0.6 seconds, becoming immune to most damage and control effects. So you can literally just run into the hunter on purpose, hit them, and then run away again. To most damage again. So I could do this. So he could do this to like wheel spike maybe? Like honestly, wait, he could be really good against breaking wheel then. Like could he not just like, or like gamekeeper traps, he could just like use his muleta? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But if he used the muleta to like just go over a trap, that could be really, really good. Or even like he could force like and stun onto himself. Like you get the cat, you like jump into the and stun her, jump away. Oh man, this character seems pretty strong. If the cleave hits the hunter, Matador dashes another 10 meters in for another. What do you mean another 10 meters? That's a lot of meters. Knocking back the hunter and slowing them by 50% for 2.5 seconds. Yeah, but no, we can have the archers stun you for 2.1. That's crazy. 2.5 second 50% slowdown. That's ridiculous. Dashing into the hunter or terrain instantly triggers the cleave. If the initial dash ends near a window or drop pallet with no hunter nearby, the cleave is replaced by a fast vault and interaction speed increases by 10%. Okay, we really need to see how often he can go for these dashes, because right now it looks like it's a rechargeable item. So we're really gonna need to like see how often he can use the muleta, because right now this just seems really, really strong. We're gonna really need to see these cooldowns here. And next up we have external trait Quite. After hitting the hunter with a cleave, the next cleave within range of a survivor will also grant them immunity to most damage and control effects, and carry them forward in a dash for 13 meters alongside Matador. That's dude, the fact that that dash is so fast too. It's not like Weeping Clown where it like has like a startup or anything like that. You just go. You're just boom, gone. This effect ends after moving the survivor and is regained the next time a cleave hits the hunter. And then we have external trait Gaunera Pass. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these pronunciations. Moving near the hunter or using Muleta Mastery builds courage. At 100 courage, gain 1 charge of Gaunera Pass for up to 2 charges per match. Oh, okay, so you only get 2 of these in a game. Gotcha. Charging resumes only after a charge is consumed. Activating Gaunera Pass makes the next vault a fast vault, leaving a muleta on the spot for 8 seconds. When the hunter sees the muleta, they are tempted to move to it and perform the same vault. Okay, that's like, you know, haha, bull sees red, goes to red, haha, funny. If the hunter takes longer than 5 seconds to reach the muleta, its tempting effect ends. Okay, I'm guessing that's like if the hunter sees like a vault and it has to like, and you have to like break a pallet and then walk around somewhere. I don't know, I can only assume. That's fine. If Matador is the only survivor being chased within 25 meters when the hunter is tempted, the hunter's interaction speed decreases by 10%. Okay, gotcha. So it only decreases if you're solo, basically. If another survivor is also being chased, the hunter's interaction speed increases by 20%. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. To kind of balance that out a little bit, like at least the hunter's interaction speed is like a little bit faster. So you only get 80% of whatever they normally do. But even then, like with how long of time that's gonna buy, like even just forcing a hunter to break a single pallet, like that could already buy you like a full second and a half, potentially 2 seconds of distance. That's pretty good, and that's just with the Gaunera Pass, not considering the cleave as well stacked on top. And then of course we also have external trait Faena. Again, so sorry if I'm butchering these names. Living so often at the edge of death, the Matador has developed an instinctive sense for danger and moves more cautiously when threatened. When the hunter attacks within 6 meters, Matador's movement speed decreases by 10%. Accustomed to bullfighting, his agility increases vaulting speed by 10%. Ah, okay, interesting. So, wait, when the hunter attacks within 6 meters, his movement speed decreases by 10%. Okay, that's interesting. So, the only time a hunter would swing and not hit you within 6 meters is, one, if they're like trying to bait a flywheel, or like a professor scale, but not they have that as Matador. But I don't think there's, you should never like swing. I'm looking at like, so the hunters swing intensely within 6 meters. No, the only time that would really realistically happen in a kite is at a pallet mine game. And at that point, you really don't need the movement speed for a pallet mine game because you're just sitting at the pallet. But yeah, the vaulting speed just increased by 10%. Just base seems pretty solid. I'm actually surprised we're not seeing any decoding debuff at all. I mean, maybe it's just survivor power creep out the wazoo recently. But no debuff? Most survivors have had a debuff recently, but I don't see any debuff on this guy except for 10% movement. Like, why does Archer have Spirit of Bragi and all these other crazy restrictions like low heart range and extremely precise? I mean, not to say that Archer's not broken, but Archer has so many more restrictions, and then this guy just gets to like pretty much have a really solid kit and then walk away scot-free? I don't know, bro. That seems kind of crazy to me. It seems like a lot of the survivors have had like debuffs of some sort, you know? Like Puppeteer, Finn, Knight, Pharaoh. They all have like a debuff of some kind of sort, you know? I guess Meteorologist doesn't really, right? Yeah, I guess Meteorologist kind of broke. And then Lantern is, oh my gosh. Let's not talk about Lanterns. Lantern's broke. I guess Ball doesn't really either. Maybe they just haven't really been giving survivors huge debuffs as of late. Maybe I'm thinking more of like 2024 instead of 2025 survivors, who knows? But yeah, this is looking pretty interesting. I cannot lie. Right now, he looks really solid. Whether or not he's going to be good in practice, I do not know. But if he has a rechargeable item, and it's fast enough, if it's like, you know, around like the same level as Lantern is, this character is going to be quite good, I think. Especially with the immunity to control effects, because we already know how good that is for a Lanternist. So imagine you pair a Lanternist with this guy, and it's like, oh my gosh, control effects. Like, if you play a control effect hunter, like Anne, or anything like that, like, you're cooked. Sorry, you're just cooked. Oh, this seems awful, bro. And this is a kiter. He's supposed to be a kiter. Like, he might be good enough to just go for rescue. Like, you might just have to bring Tide Tinner, you know? Might be a strong enough kiter to just bring Tide. Honestly, I could see that as a real possibility. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Mr. Hernando here. Both the lore and the gameplay kind of rolled into one here. This is looking pretty cool, I can't lie. I'm actually pretty excited for him now, because his kit looks really interesting and potentially very strong. Hopefully we'll get some test server footage out here very soon. Maybe Zeus and I can do some testing again with Hernando. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts on Matador, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye-bye.